Compiling shaders. There's probably some memory leakage from one of the last games that I played. Not gonna mention any names. Most likely because one of them can't be probably shouldn't be streamed on this site.
Menu reader. Off. Press spacebar to toggle.
Alright, let's turn down the settings a little bit. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go for that tired look.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Alright. Oh, I missed a tab. Okay, good.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Ebenezer Scrooge, what are you doing here?
Time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Nope.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After years. Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
He looks like he should be making atheism videos on YouTube. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Oh, whoa, what the hell was that? I know very little about the series, so... yeah.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Up to no good.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
And is
Mr.
visited
Osric
by
is
3
prone to
ghosts
flattery.
every
I
Christmas.
dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
That's a newspaper.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
Apparently you haven't read the Da Vinci Code.
Metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Ooh, we're super special.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We do.
No, atheist guy, he was my favorite character. And he's dead.
The key! Give me your hand! Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Oh, we're getting Dark Souls up here.
Oh, George. I can't believe you. What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
How many dragons do you know?
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific...
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do.
Don't interrupt me.
The day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she And now George died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I'm a little disappointed that I can't jump to my death.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Flipendo.
Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
You know, there's actually a castle like this somewhere. Can't remember where it was, but... Boop.
enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Thief!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Does this thing have seatbelts?
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
Oh no.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Thank you, Constable.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
God, that's dangerous.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin's been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
We're fucked.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Reveliograms.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
When is...
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
We should stand on it. That sounds like a great idea, because the floor definitely isn't going to fall out on us.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
What?
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, tutorial battle, tutorial battle.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Contago! Expulso! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Expulso!
Stupefy.
Levioso! Confringo! Expulso!
Stupefy.
Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Come on, she, just follow the
Wisps of
ever-present
magic
line.
seem to be oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Rebellion. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy.
I didn't even steal it.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Lumos.
Yeah, that looks like a boss battle room.
Potato.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Oh, I thought he was gonna kill himself.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
No,
Traces
you can't.
of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all look rather different than it did a moment ago. Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
No way out.
Are you all right?
I ain't dead yet, am I?
I've never seen He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
He looked like a World of Warcraft
It
player.
can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
And just cheeser his luck, she doesn't get to ride the train.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Where do you get off changing a girl's
I need to
clothes
settle
without
this
her
as soon as
permission?
I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Nope, I have to pee. Someone's in trouble.
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
That's quite something to say to a lady.
Come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Why do I get the feeling that he's about to break out into song?
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder...
Okay, we're still not blowing up Faves
I
himself.
detect something in you.
Yeah.
A certain sense of... what What is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
I mean, that's the one that I was going to pick anyway, so...
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oogie Boogie was never the same since he lost his body. The poor old bag of bugs. Hey, spoiler alert, I'm probably not going to finish this game either. Sunday is Sunday.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty.
Hey, I plan on finishing Cry Machina and Freedom... Well, I've already beaten Freedom Wars, so I'm not really finishing it when I've already beaten it.
Classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their...
Okay, Zelda and Doom. Okay, first of all, I've also beaten Majora's Mask, so...
I'm Professor Weasley. Nice to meet you.
And as for Doom, I do plan on finishing that one up as well, but chances are it probably won't happen until Doom Dark Ages comes out. Yeah, I also plan on finishing my comic.
Might be a bit of a challenge.
But God knows if that will ever happen.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
That's my streamer.
Who lived longer? The ghost? Or the poltergeist? A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
What?
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I don't think I've actually played Genshin on stream before. I can. I did get Mabuika. Oh god, more cutscenes. I have...
Better head to the common room.
I'm gonna have to pee first, actually. Like, I haven't seen this many cutscenes since I played, Yakuza Like a Dragon. This game is all cutscenes. Okay, so it is like Yakuza. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Oop. Yeah, I don't really know much about the series. I read a couple, or rather, my mother read me a couple of the books when I was really young, so I never really got into the series. But but after all of the chaos that this game caused, who am I to not pique my curiosity? Or who am I not to satiate my curiosity? Alright. Oop. Now, I did actually play, like, the PS1 game.
That's just brilliant, Ami. Brilliant. Think you could... This should be interesting. Not how that...
One moment. Watch this.
What are you... You just threw a bomb at someone!
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Even worse than blowing up a
No
thief.
reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
Oh, don't worry, I'll chew you out. Like, I'll give you up in a second, don't worry. Shoving gas in the river. Yeah, it's almost as bad as actually throwing a literal bomb at them.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it.
Have you ever considered asking him?
Gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is
The
this
garlic
the-
teacher. No, I haven't, but a friend of mine mentioned that there's one teacher that has a lot of Rule 34.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld Potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, a teacher knows a lot about theory. Isn't that a surprise?
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
I know where I get my ingredients, from the shady guy in the back alley. That's some real magic there.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Get it! Go home.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Oh, just randomly steal an apple.
That's just brilliant, Ami. Brilliant. You think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
Perving on the girls in Gryffindor, I see.
Take a look. Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Ah, the resident peeping Tom.
It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes.
You need some
And
chapstick.
speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Hey there, Lee Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Glad to hear that.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Nope.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Because I'm so special, aren't I? Oh.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of you.
Aw, thank you. You're sweet.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay, apparently hammer space is in my armpit. Glad to know that. I suppose it's not like she could stick it in her cleavage.
Questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Isn't walking while reading a bad idea?
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Good, because I know almost nothing about the series.
I I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
I mean, I am holding a real controller. But it's probably a fun thing to see.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
This is your Wizarding full XP, learn challenges, yada yada. Standard fare video game stuff. Like an older woman holding a cup of coffee. If only I didn't constitute an older woman in a month. Oh, it wants me to click on it. Wait. Is that a cosmetic? And god damn it, it's not even the kind of glasses that she wears. God damn it.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yeah, a whole bunch of lore that I'm not going to read. I know I usually do read lore, but I'm not doing it this time. 1% is in the place of 0 in the other.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I see the game skip and it's... Wait, there's a time skip, or am I just...
Good timing.
Oh, I can't!
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh. No, it's just that the game will be thrown in the trash like the others. It's not being thrown away, I just happen to be a bit scatterbrained and kind of flighty when it comes to that kind of stuff. Don't exactly have a lot of time to sit down and grind through a game like I used to. So, I may be developing commitment issues. Hogwarts is divided into 2 areas, the left side of the map and the right side of the map. Pretty smart, don't you think? West and north students and professor lived in the houses. Go to this grand staircase. Oh, so I still have to actually travel around the school to find it. I'm waiting for the Baldur's 3 for half a year. I don't really have any interest in playing that.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
So wait, everybody knows about the whole kerfuffle that I had on the way over? What happened to keeping it a secret?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor?
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies.
Well, you won't be finding much about the lore here, so... Because there's no way in hell I'm reading all of that. I know what Defense Against the Dark Arts is. It's where the main antagonist is always.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts.
At least as interested as you. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Oh, it's a Greek literature reference. How cute. Why is it that they always pick the bad guys to teach that class? Like, that's the one thing I do know about Harry Potter.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect.
Oh,
Spells,
seducing people?
All terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Oh, so not the kind of charming that I was thinking of. God damn it, how am I supposed to get a girlfriend? Oh yeah, seducing. That's a very different adaptation of Harry Potter.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class.
Oh yay, homework.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Wait a minute, aren't I supposed to be playing video games to get out of doing homework?
Preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Alright, do I go snitch or not to snitch?
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Yes, we practiced.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
What?
I'm afraid I can't take
No, I didn't see that. What the fuck?
It seems.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
The dragon chooses its prey.
I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field?
That's the best part pasta doing.
Thank you.
I might have to look that up later, you know, for, research purposes.
Invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, I haven't been paying attention. What's going on? Oh, hello, Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you.
Couldn't they have just extended the cutscene?
Cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you?
Oh, jeez, you're giving me a link!
Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding my interrogation.
See here.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Why would she ever believe
Professor
that?
Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
And I won't be listening to any of them.
And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Do you guys ever stop talking? Thank you for supplying that the game consists only of dialogue. See here. Do they ever stop talking? Well, excuse me for wanting to play a game when I play a game. Does she know? No, I don't. I'm going into this completely blind. Alright, the completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by a spell or level requirements, yada yada yada. Track a quest with the A button to continue.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including a wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Wait, I'm supposed to be paying attention? I do like diegetic, explanations for basic video game mechanics. So, one of the best evenings before studying that I have, to be honest. Yeah, I drew through most of my classes. And somehow I still managed to be very high-ranking in my classes. Go back to Kirby, you freak.
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Nope.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
I'd imagine it has something to do with magic, but I could be wrong. I usually am.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unstable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
Game free with your motherfucking Harry Potter. Isn't it Leviosa? I remember there being a bit about that.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, you know shit's going down when the teacher moves the desks. Did you just do the meme? Yes, I did.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Max 2 fights in the game where you use this.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Fuck him up, yeah. He's Slytherin, I'm obligated to kick his ass.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. How's the view?
How do you enjoy life duels?
Stupefy.
Only all of my students for this event.
That's diarrhea.
Anticipate your opponent's next move. Stupefy. Use the basic.
Loser!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Can I put in a sexual harassment claim for that?
Spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
You know...
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
You know this is British because they spell practice with an S.
That's enough spectacle for one day.
I
Class
mean-
is dismissed.
I mean, if the British accents weren't enough to tip you off.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect any new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to reading subtitles a lot. Mostly from watching anime.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be
Okay,
a
we've
perfect
minded
fit for
Grandma.
such an exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
exclusive and unsanctioned.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Oh, I like where this
Whether
is
it's joining
going.
a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere.
I'm interested, doesn't know what's going on.
Performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I mean, I'm kind of in the mood to cause a little trouble.
Until next time.
They're playing classical music in the background. God damn it, stairs! You'd think that people with magic would have invented an elevator. Oops.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
The diversity has arrived.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now,
Oh, sorry about that.
in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
I like this guy. He's got a great spirit to him.
To use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Yeah, I'm not particularly good at being consistent. What I want to get done with is Cry Machina, actually.
Accio,
Yoink.
that is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He'd be a fun teacher to have. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, a loading screen.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Alright. Good night. Next one in 3 months, yeah.
You is going to start us off. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Very good. Not to worry.
I didn't even...
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there. Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Hey, that was a practice run. I demand a do-over.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Oh, fuck! Oh, it counted! It counted!
That is how it's done.
Oh, it didn't count.
Brilliant. Watch this.
Time to play a little dirty. It was worth a shot.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What did he do?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
Very good.
Watch this.
Good, both of you. Well done.
I lost.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride.
Ouch!
Easy on me. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence.
Wait, transferred?
I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That sounds really picturesque. It's a shame we won't be seeing it.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
the
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Ow, they're rubbing it in.
It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
How was your first day coming along?
Where were you? In the Goblin
I remembered it. The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the
Potato.
boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fine, fine. It's a bold attack.
get strangling gloves. Ah, god damn it. Nope, can't interact with it.
Leviosa.
how's it going? Neko. That wasn't a cat noise.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
God damn it, no lock picking.
Too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Revelio.
Somebody's making meth in the bathroom. Oh boy.
Quite the portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung next to you.
Hmm.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Can I just kick the chest until it opens?
I could just have a bite.
God damn it. What's the point of jumping if I can't even jump over things?
Revelio.
Maybe Ebenezer Scrooge shouldn't leave notes like that lying around. Kitty! Chizuru is consorting with her own kind. For a shortcut. Nope.
Revelio. I've always said with travel, broadens. Tego. Accio.
Nice.
Revelio.
Alright, simple math puzzle. Hydra. Hawk. Taxidermy wall hangings.
Revelio.
Arthromancy class. It's about magic properties of numbers and numerology. So it's math class. Purple Dragonite spectacles. Ugh. This one is This one is unicorn. $17. Let's see here. 6 plus 5 is 11. That's wizard. Ew, a fedora! see here, 13. That's 5. Eldritch Horror. It's 5 plus 6. So the next one is... Huh? Oh, it's Spider. Oh, it's 4. Good job, brain. What? 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 4. 13 plus 0. Alright, that could have gone better. My brain just totally stopped doing math. Sorry, calibration on my, Well, that's an entire class skipped because I can do basic mathematics. Actually, can I just poke it in the eye? Nope, apparently not. It appears she has a drinking problem. Blue turbine. It's what's her name's mother.
Revelio.
I think this is the way that I came in. Yeah, this is the way that I came in. Yoink. I don't know, there's something kind of satisfying about grabbing those.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting.
I have no idea what any of that means.
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you tried basic mathematics?
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than
Have
I
you found anything in there?
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that's on...
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Last time I have a potion idea that I don't like.
Revelio. Here. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Accio! Lumos. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Or we can keep this information to ourselves.
Revelio.
21 plus 2, it's 13. So it's spider.
Revelio.
Oh, there it is. see here, 5 plus 9. It's 14 plus 3. Hydra. Yes! I finally managed to jump off a balcony. Now we're causing trouble. Frigid Crimson? I need an intermission real quick. And we're back.
shall get in trouble for this. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
Being an ass.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place.
Oh yeah, this is the kind of evil that I've been up to.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Oh, I'm evil. Finally, a little bit of actual Chizuru action in this. Renegade for life.
Protego! Accio! Revelio. Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
I kicked his
Mr.
ass.
Sallow's a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right
Reparo.
up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More
Really?
frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
This this is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Potato! Accio!
Mine.
Revelio. Levioso. The flying page must be around here somewhere. Lumos. Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Prepare. Solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not.
Oh, bitch be bitter.
Revelio. Accio.
fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
You're welcome.
Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Potato! Accio!
Merlin's big, from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
I've met some bitches up.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A Denny, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't want to make that work again.
I was glad.
kitty.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today. It would appear that you don't have enough for that. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Protego!
Kitty.
you right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
What, no vaguely sexual measurements?
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
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 Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
You can stop by any time.
Kitty. Sorry, controller issues. Yes, I will pet every cat I run across. Sue me. I'm gonna call it here. Game is kinda not really my thing.